is a great day to be alive, and I am so thankful for God, Jesus Christ, who lives in us. Today's video is titled, BNB Tiger and Luna Dream, What's New? Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing that I'm sharing is financial advice. I'm simply sharing dreams, visions, and interpretations that I feel God has given me as it relates to crypto. Now, let's get into the video. Is this a timeline for BNB Tiger and Luna breakout? I shared a dream about a tiger that had broken out. I also shared in this dream how I saw a pentagon game. Some things that I shared to keep in mind as we went through this entire dream was the pentagon game, the two tigers that was locked up and one got out, one broke out. Also in the dream, a group of young people saying they call us decentralized, and the Vitruvian Man, a drawing done by Leonardo da Vinci, and also a lost tooth. I lost a tooth in this dream. The art of the Vitruvian Man and the Pentagon stood out to me, and I explained how God gave me the understanding of what the Pentagon and art drawing meant. I explained how God allowed me to see a pentagon during the 2026 Winter Olympic commercial. And after seeing that pentagon, I began to do a lot of deep diving into where this pentagon was, while at the same time trying to figure out, is this dream about BNB Tiger, the original one, or the BNB Tiger 2.0? My research brought me to the pentagon located in South Korea, where the 2018 Olympic Games took place. This pentagon is called the Pyongyang venue. And here's where I made the Luna tie. South Korea ties in with Dokwan. The white tiger mascot for the 2018 Winter Olympics ties in with the new BNB Tiger OG, new token logo, which for me confirmed that this dream was about BNB Tiger, the original one. Also doing research, I found out that Savannah Guthrie was one of the reporters that covered this 2018 Olympics at this Pentagon venue in South Korea. I also found out that Savannah's birthday was December 27th, the same day as my Bitcoin dream, where I saw Bitcoin drop 8%, which at the time of this dream would have brought Bitcoin down to $80,000. And this is significant because the same time that we are hearing news about Savannah's mom and the search to find her occurred around the same time we saw Bitcoin hit $80,000 and break under. Putting all these things together, what is taking place now at the same time that we are seeing Bitcoin break down, the same time we're seeing all this happening with Savannah and her mom? Well, the 2026 Winter Olympics is taking place. And what I did was come up with a timeline based on all of these events, putting it together with different things that I saw within this dream. And the conclusion that I'm praying about is, will there be a breakout of BNB Tiger as well as movement or a breakout with Luna during the time of this 2026 Winter Olympic Games, which is February the 6th through February the 22nd. And as I begin to look more at this 2026 Winter Olympics, I was able to make a connection with the Vitruvian Man in that tiger dream. Only the fact that this Vitruvian Man, this art drawing goes on display every 6 years. Like the Olympics that takes place every 4 years, I saw that connection there, that there's only a specific time when these events would take place. Also, the museum where this drawing is put on display is in northern Italy. And this year, the Winter 2026 Olympic Games is also taking place in northern Italy. That was the only connection that I made there, but I have something to share with you guys at the end of this video. But again, looking more at the Olympics, an individual that was known as the father of the Olympics, Mr. Pierre, I shared that his birthday was January the 1st. He shared a birthday with the classmate from the Luna Mama Dream, January the 1st. And also he was born in Paris, France, which brings in Macron one more time with his shades. So this brings in Luna again, because remember that dream about my classmate inside of that crib wearing those sunglasses was a Luna dream. So again, based on this 2026 Winter Olympics schedule, February 6th to the 22nd, will there be a BNB Tiger breakout? And will we see something take place with Luna as far as price movement? So that was a quick recap from that video about how this 2026 Winter Olympics is tied to this stream about BNB Tiger, the original, and Luna. But again, as I shared in that video, I would continue to pray about all of these things. If God was to give me anything more, I would come back and do a video. And after praying about just everything as a whole, after praying about, is this dream only about BNB Tiger, or all of these different clues that I'm seeing as far as Luna goes, also attach Luna to this time frame with this Olympic schedule. So where I want to start with what's new is with the Vitruvian Man. I told you in that last video how in the dream I kept glancing over about 3 times at this scavenger hunt map. And on this map, that is where I saw the Vitruvian Man. Well, on Sunday, after my kids got out of children's church, my daughter, who lost her first tooth, the one that I told you guys about in that last video, she came to me and she showed me what she had done in children's church, and she brought me this scavenger hunt looking map, and it reads, "Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are God, my Savior." Psalms 25:5. When I saw this, I immediately thought about the Vitruvian Man, the scavenger hunt map that I saw in my dream with the tigers. And so, of course, I went home and I began to look at Psalms 25, 1 through 5. I began to pray about it. God, give me more understanding, because I feel like this is a huge lead to something else. And I began to read verses 1 through 2. "Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. O my God, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not my enemies triumph over me." And when I read that, I immediately thought about a song by a gospel artist that I absolutely love. She is hands down my favorite female gospel artist. Her name is LaShawn Pace. And these 2 verses are the opening to her song that is titled, "I Trust You." And from there, I wanted to know exactly when the album that had this song, when was this album released? And I saw that this album was released on January 1st, the album that pertains this song, "I Trust You." And then I began to look at LaShawn's birthday. Her birthday is September 6th, or was September 6th. Okay, so now we're looking at 2 dates that is very, very familiar when it connects to Luna. Why? Because September 6th is the same day as Doquan's birthday. LaShawn and Doquan have the same birthday. This is a tie-in with Luna. Not only that, this album pertaining this song, "I Trust You," again was released on January the 1st. January the 1st is the same day as the birthday for Mr. Pierre. Again, he's known as the father of modern day Olympics. And January 1st was also the birthday of my classmate that was over in that crib wearing those sunglasses at night in my Luna Mama dream. So now what do we have? We have January the 1st showing up as it relates to the Olympics. We have January 1st showing up as it relates to Luna. We have January 1st showing up as it relates to the BNB Tiger dream. And then I went a little further and I began to look at, well, when was the first modern Olympic Games? When did it first start? Well, after doing research, I saw that it took place in 1896 on April the 6th. April the 6th. April the 6th is Tim Walz's birthday. And we talked about that in the Luna Bee Sting dream. Yeah. So again, another tie-in with Luna. So this Vitruvian Man and this scavenger hunt map has shown up to be more connected to Luna in its own special way. And so now I can confirm that, yes, this tiger dream does have ties to Luna. So yes, I'm still looking for something to take place during this time of the Winter Olympics for this year, February the 6th through February the 22nd. Now, there was something that someone shared with me in the comment section about this Vitruvian Man drawing that I did not know about. It is connected to trading. It has something to do with the golden ratio when it comes down to the Fibonacci levels and retracement. I thought that this was very, very interesting, very confirming when it comes down to everything about the Eiffel Tower and how I feel God has been leading me to use Bitcoin as a gauge when it comes down to this 80% crash. But the kicker, guys, the kicker. After seeing all of these things, I don't have any doubts that God is showing me that this BNB Tiger breakout / Pentagon / decentralized / Vitruvian Man scavenger hunt map / lost tooth dream is all connecting to this timing with the 2026 Winter Olympics. There are just too many real life events taking place now that connect so well with this stream, from everything with Savannah's mom all the way down to the timing of this Bitcoin falling below $80,000, to my daughter losing her first tooth shortly after I had this dream, to me just so happening to look up at the TV to see a Pentagon in the Olympics commercial, leading me to start there with the Olympics. And also the confirmation that this is about BNB Tiger, the original one, because the mascot for that Pentagon Olympic game event was a white tiger, their mascot. All these things it's not a coincidence. It's not coincidence that my daughter brought me a scavenger map from her Bible class on Sunday. It's not a coincidence that that scripture on that scavenger map, my daughter's scavenger map, led me to recall the lyrics to one of my favorite songs. And that artist, that gospel artist, having the same birthday as Doquan. That is not a coincidence. The fact that this album that has this song on it was released on January the 1st. January the 1st is something we've been talking about in two previous videos already, connecting to Luna, connecting to the Olympics. All these things we have to look at, continue to take it to God, give God thanks, give God praise for revealing things that we cannot put together. These are things that you just can't make up. It has to be the hand of God. It has to be God's doing. And this last thing I'm about to share, guys, my family and I, we have been going back watching different Olympic events because we miss them during the day. And so my husband, he gets home from work, we will eat dinner and we'll sit down and we'll watch, pick something to watch from the Winter Olympics from this year. And so today my husband, he was yelling at me, hey, come here. Have you seen this? Have you seen it? Why are you yelling? What is going on? Have I seen what? So I come to the TV and guys, let me just say this. Let's just keep praying. Our God is amazing. And he is moving us from faith to faith. If these videos are moving you from faith to faith with these things that I'm sharing, please like, please share, please comment. But most of all, stop whatever you're doing and give God praise. Let's continue to pray about all that I'm sharing in this video, because what I'm about to show you now, hands down, if this ain't God, and it has all to do with this Vitruvian drawing, watch this. And until next time, be prayerful, keep praying for me, and God bless. And I want to say one more thank you to those who have been inboxing me, sharing your dreams that you feel God's laid on your heart as it relates to Luna. Thank you for sharing those dreams. It has also been moving me from faith to faith, increasing my faith, encouraging me to pray more, seek God more about these things. Okay, without further ado, watch this clip. So I've had to come back and fix my video. YouTube hit me with a strike as far as copyright goes because I recorded with my phone the clip from my TV from Peacock with the Olympics opening scene for the men's and women's team pursuit finals, speed skating, which was February 17th. If you have Peacock and you want to go back and watch this clip in person, again, it's titled Men and Women Team Pursuit Finals, Speed Skating, February 17th. I had to take the clip down, and what I did was put pictures in there instead, so won't get the full effect, but it's better than nothing. And basically what you're going to see is a Vitruvian man transforming into a figure skater. Again, this is for the Winter Olympics 2026. God bless.